5, 4, 3...
There's something to love in just about every SpongeBob episode during the first 3 seasons, considering they go down as some of the funniest in cartoon history. Today, let's dive into just one of many and see what exactly makes it so special. We're gonna be taking a look at Dying for Pi, also known as the SpongeBob episode where he almost died. No, I'm not kidding. Now a quick fun fact about this. It was originally called Biscuits for some reason, even though that doesn't relate to what happens. The reason behind this is likely because it was just a working title, never meant to be seen by the public. It's how the crew members referred to the story while thinking of what would appear in the final version later. They ended up going with Dying for Pi because it just sounded a whole lot better. We start off on this tropical island, but things are never as good as they seem, cause oh no, it was all a dream! Squidward has to start another boring day at the Krusty Krab, and he's not really in the mood for anything. Today's Employee Brotherhood Day, and SpongeBob prepares a gift in the form of this eyelash sweater. Mr. Krabs suggests he buy something for the old sponge, and eventually, yeah, he gives in. This group of pirates has a bag of bombs disguised as normal pies. Squidward buys it, ready to return to work without any more disturbances. But these two soon find out that the pie is a bomb. As they're talking, SpongeBob comes across this explosive gift, and then it looks like he ate the treat. Squidward immediately thinks about the possibility of SpongeBob dying in the very near future, and Mr. Krabs reveals that he has until sunset. What happens next? Well, Squidward decides to do whatever he possibly can to give his annoying pal the best last day of his life. Considering it's his fault that SpongeBob fell into this mess, it's the least he could do. And with that, they both start going through a massive list of fun activities. No matter how nonsensical or weird these requests are, Squidward does each and every one. The hours pass by as the friendship list continues, and eventually, sunset arrives. The two share a heartwarming final scene together, counting down and watching the sun disappear into the horizon. After a while of anticipation, SpongeBob dies! Or so we think. It's revealed that these were just bubble bombs he was blowing, and that he was saving the pie for a later time. The episode ends on a really high note with the bomb actually exploding. From the very beginning, Dying for Pi is a unique kind of episode. Knowing that SpongeBob ate a pie that would result in his death by the end? That's kinda sad. Now I think one of the best parts about this is Squidward. He goes through some interesting character development here. When we see him at a surface level, he's just a grumpy guy who hates going to work and doesn't really care for his neighbors. That's it. Here's the thing though, that's nowhere near the truth, and episodes like Dying for Pi help in developing his identity. When Squidward thought SpongeBob ate the pie, his reactions of sadness were genuine. He really wanted to give the lovable sponge his best day ever. He cries and imagines what his life would be like without SpongeBob. This is the kind of stuff that makes Squidward a less two-dimensional character.
Well, at least I was able to make his last few hours meaningful.
Another reason I loved Dying for Pi is how well it blended comedy and emotion. At its heart, this is a series that's supposed to make you laugh, but that doesn't mean there can't be emotional stuff too. The very idea of spending your last day with someone who's about to die is a devastating one, but this episode takes that idea and tries to lighten the mood while still keeping things real. The situation here is something that happens in real life. You should spend as much time with your friends as possible and appreciate their presence. Even if you have a fight or if they're annoying, it's important to recognize that they matter to you. Squidward cares more about SpongeBob than he wants to admit, and you can see it in the way he acts. Oh yeah, I gotta mention the backgrounds. They were beautiful. I'm talking about those sunset scenes in the final few minutes. This is a time of reflection, to think about what led up to this point, and how it may be the very last moment SpongeBob and Squidward share with each other. The bright yellows and pinks work well together to help with that effect. So at the end of the day, Dying for Pi goes down as a really awesome episode in the early years of SpongeBob. It was at the beginning of season 2, so while the underwater world and its concepts were already explored, we got to take a deeper look into the characters and their dynamic. SpongeBob and Squidward stories are fun, and their relationship isn't as black and white as some people would expect. There's development and heartwarming moments here that shouldn't be forgotten, even all these years later. What are your thoughts on all this though? You guys have any favorite moments from the episode? Let's talk in the comments. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.